Tehát mindenkinek szevasztok, srácok! Kellemes péntek estét! Egy kis Dragon Age. Folytatjuk a sztorit. Ez nagyon elkapott most ez a játék, baromira jó. Tetszik ez a kis... Jövünk, megyünk, ide megyünk, oda megyünk. Ó.
Manifestation.
Ho. Majd rájövünk, hogy mire jó. Húha! Megyünk megint csapatni? Király! Dockdown.
Minrathous, the heart of Tevinter. Somehow the beat of it always pulls me back.
It's just how I left it.
It always is.
Did the Shadow Dragons know we're here?
Nev Gallus! You only turn up when you want news. Or you've got some.
Tarquin!
And it's Rook now, I hear.
Tarquin?
I thought you'd be gone for good.
How are things?
Same old Minrathous. Mages not letting us poor, ungifted wretches forget where we stand. You know the Viper.
Na, mi legyen a válasz? Most egy kicsit
I know
vicceskedünk.
he likes to make an entrance.
No one watches the rooftops.
Sure, that's what he says. So why the meeting? Is this about your work with Varric?
Something terrible got loose when we disrupted Solus's ritual. A pair of elven gods.
Gods?
They blighted a village in Arlathan, Demeter's Crossing.
There are venatory whispers about that place. Now we know why.
What's been happening in the city?
Underground sacrifices, dangerous relics flooding the black market. The cults gathering power.
Sacrifice dangers including black market, the code.
Relics? What kind?
We were tracking a set of red lyrium relics before you got here. Smuggled in recently.
They enhance blood magic and can summon demons far too easily. We destroyed one and tore another off a slaver.
We think the third's right here in Docktown.
Docktown's my home. If it's got problems and I'm here, I can track this faster than anyone in the city.
Hold on. I'm happy to help.
It's fine. I can catch up with you.
We don't know where the gods are or what they're doing. We're here for help. It's fair I give some in return.
The relics don't play nice with the Veil, and they resonate with each other. We destroyed the lyrium in the last one we found, but it should still track the third.
Give it to me. I'll get it done.
We'll keep eyes on the Venatori. If there's a tie to these elven gods, we'll find it. And welcome home, Rook. Try not to get yourself run out of the city again.
Okay.
Ready for a tour of Docktown? Stick with me.
The relic the Viper gave us responds to the missing one.
And it is. It should pick up places where the missing relic disrupted the Veil. Find a trail of those and we'll get somewhere.
So you live in Docktown?
My whole life. Unless I'm away on a case. Or crashing and
Lasciamo
fade.
questo cucchiaio.
Harding said the Archon's palace shot at you last time you were here. And now we're chasing a dangerous relic through the streets.
And people wonder why I never get sleep. Aha! The relic's pulling toward the Temple of Andraste.
Okay.
The demons, they...
What happened?
Locked. We need another way in.
Right, on it.
We're breaking into a chantry?
We broke into a prison. But no. The courtyard's public ground, and we can't lose the trail.
Is this what you do for the Shadow Dragons, when you aren't with us?
I look for things. People, objects, information. People have problems that Templars and Magisters can't help. Or won't. Word got out I might. It's enough to live on. If it doesn't get me killed.
Bodies in the courtyard.
Stay sharp.
Oh. Yok, nincs semmi.
Killed. Based on the marks, I'd say demons.
Definitely.
Na, akkor gyerünk. Te hogy jöttél le? Akkor ezt szétnézzük. Van-e fogamnak való? Ott van-e? Vaj, van itt egy csomó.
Demons. Is this the relic's work?
It's not a coincidence. Thomas, don't make it look easy.
Sáfot van, hogy nem kell. Komolyan. Az igen. Ah, jó a damage. Jó a damage.
The relic we're chasing, it's unstable.
Where it moves, chaos follows.
This isn't the only market left on the Veil. I can feel it. Find that, and we may get more.
Volt valami.
Is this what we're after?
Let me take a look.
Egyből kell, sokkal jobb tudsz. Akkor irányel visszafele.
couldn't escape the demons. If there's family or a friend, I can track them down later. Make sure they know. I've got this.
Relic. Courtyard. Back way.
What was that?
It's a remnant. An echo from the Fade drawn to magical disruptions. If the relic drew it here, the voice could be a memory of the smuggler. Courtyard's quiet, fewer eyes, so you cut through here, where there's a path to the market. Follow me. Enchantment on the entrance. I can get it. You bet. All right, follow me. You know, I took this job. It's on me. And the Venatori cult's no joke. If anyone wants out...
Stopping Venatori is both our jobs.
And my specialty.
Well, there's something to have in common.
Gyorsan kijöttünk a templomból.
You think he's acting different?
Yeah, demons loose. Everyone's jumping.
The relic was close. Find another remnant and we might know more.
Up there. Is that another remnant?
Hagytam egy ládát. Egy szinten lejjebb. Kopacevic.
That should be no problem.
There's always a way to get places.
Too many people in this city.
You haven't dealt with crowds in a while.
No. And it's a lot of targets for the Venatori. You think he's acting?
Aha.
Not a problem.
Oké, és oda hogy nyitok le? De komolyan. Jó, nem nyitok le.
The threads took care of it. They said it was a favor.
Just pay on time.
Nem tudok oda lejutni. Hol?
You fought a demon, but now what do you owe them?
They said it was a favor.
Ezt tudjuk. Oda hogy? Bent valahol lejjebb kell menni egy szinten. Jó. Jó. Majd nézzük. Jó. Oda kéne valahogy kijutni arra az udvar részre. De hol?
How's that?
Hát akkor...
The threads took care of it.
Akkor majd legközelebb, vagy valahol más. Azt megakad a fekvő betegekbe.
A lot on display. Nice target for thieves.
If a stand's not being watched, could be they have a nasty spell to ward you off.
Ah, of course.
Almost there. Remnants ahead. Here goes nothing.
Third bell. Late.
Bells ring when ships go in and out. Could be using them for timing, near the docks. I think our smuggler's on a deadline. The relics pull agrees. Let's visit the docks. Elevator's locked. Someone forgot to bribe the dockmaster. Still up for a walk? This isn't the only way to the docks.
Oh, cool.
Food later?
Oh, yes, please.
All right, through here. I'm on it.
Guessing you know all the shortcuts in Docktown. All its secrets?
No. If someone thinks they know all Ducktown secrets, they're either kidding themselves or scamming.
Érzem, egyre baszóbb armorokat kapok. Ó, azért ez elég komoly. Jó néz ki. Nem lesz más, úgy érzem.
Come on. This path will swing back to the docks.
Ott van valami. Gold.
Demons?
Not for long.
End it now.
The longer that relic's in Docktown.
These are my neighbors. That relic won't stay in my town.
Erre mi volt? Van egy kis. Na akkor, hogy... Aha, és ha lemegyek, akkor nem bírok visszajönni. De... Ez amúgy is le kellett volna itt jönni. Oké.
Venatori?
Home sweet home. Enjoying the tour?
Ó, van ez a láda. Nem ez az. Az úgy kellemetlen, azt onnan nem bírom leszedni. Ajjaj. És nem. Nem erre kéne menni. 60 méter. Hova? Ja.
We're getting closer.
Okay.
Got it.
Soon. The buyer. Meeting.
Right, a meeting, but where? The trail's starting to fray.
Wrong turn. Nice relic. Shouldn't it belong to the Venatori?
Not a chance.
Take your shot. Now's your chance. Oh, looks like we have company.
Is everyone all right? Nev,
You
you're back in the city.
Templar Rana Savas. Don't say you missed me.
I wasn't going to.
Really? Because I heard there's a relic loose. With red lyrium?
How do you... Never mind. You can't say. You never can.
Rook, meet my friend Rana. At least I think we're friends.
Yes. And Rook, if you're with Nev, I take it I can trust you?
I'd like to think so.
All right. If you have anything on the relic...
You're on the case.
It's my job to stop illegal magic.
You're working this alone?
Not if you help. There's a rumor the relic trades hands tonight, and Albin Bataris is the buyer.
A Magister's son. Interesting. I should get moving.
Nev?
Don't worry. We won't stop until this whole thing's settled.
That's,
Look, you're busy. We just got attacked, which means you won't leave until you're sure no one else is lurking around.
And you won't wait.
What can I say? Work to do.
Where are you going?
For a walk to the spillway.
I'll catch up when I'm done.
If you say so. Our trail is frayed, but the spillway's our best bet. Let's go.
Nice. Vamos. Poszta. Az már nem kiskalapócs.
Rana's not a shadow dragon, so you work with Templars too.
Rana's clean and her information's good. The rest? Only when I have to.
And the spillway?
Rana mentioned Albin Bataris, and she doesn't share rumors unless they're likely. Albin's father oversaw some construction there. If he's visiting this part of town, that narrows the search.
Itt a lift, ezzel nem tudtunk bejönni az előbb. Neki szaladtunk a falnak. Hova? Ja.
A barrier. They don't want people getting near the deal. Find the unshielded crystals and we're through.
Oh.
That's one down.
Jalan sebelumnya kok. Oh.
Must be one left. That's it.
Nice.
We can cut through the barrier now. We need to keep moving. Voices. There's someone up ahead.
Albin Bataris. Your relic.
Gods rise and power with them. For the glory of Tevinter reborn.
Albin's our buyer. And a Venatori. Sounds like the... He's using it now? Move! We need to get closer. We can't let him bolt.
You're supposed to wait.
Just a taste of that power.
Okay.
You're here to stop me. You can't stop the Venatori. This power will walk.
Impressive risen god. Can you even control that?
Oh, ilk dalgızdan. Oy deyim abi.
End it now.
Need to move.
The Venatori's power is on the rise.
Hoppa.
You won't be releasing any more demons.
And you're the smuggler. I know you. You're part of the Thread crime syndicate. Smuggling, sure. But red lyrium. Working with Venatori. It's not your style.
Here they are. My son is no cultist. He was completely misled. I appreciate your help, Knight Commander. Let's go.
Nice try. The Venatori rise.
You know he's guilty. How much did it cost the Magister?
Watch it, Gallus, or you'll be charged.
With what? I tie something up and you undo it. Isn't this familiar?
Save the sob story. We got the smuggler. Or do you want Bataris to release her, too?
I'll find a way to fix this.
Oh.
Damn it.
At least we stopped the demons. That's something.
If Docktown's a little safer, it's not for nothing.
I know it's not perfect.
We got the relic, and the smuggler. The Shadows will watch the cult. If that leads to the gods, they'll send word. It's not perfect, but count your wins. You don't always get them, especially here.
Wow.
It wasn't a perfect ending, but Docktown was safe. From tonight's demons, anyway. Nev's past was coming back to haunt her. She just didn't know it yet.
Ez is kész. Király.
I should see what Nev has to say.
Oké.
The Shadow Dragons have a hideout in Docktown. We should check in, see if there's news on the Venatori.
Already?
They work fast, and with that relic case off their hands, they'll work even faster. Meet you in Docktown.
Jó. Ideértünk beszélgetni vele, azt megyünk is vissza. Király. Aha, oké.
To other shores.
Elméletileg egy kész. Ott kell.
The spirits are returning.
They should be safe now, with the defenders on alert.
What does spirits spend money on? Never mind. What do you have?
Nem erre kell menni.
So, hiring the demon of Virantium was your suggestion.
It was a possible lead. Finding things and tracking Venatori. That's what I'm here for.
After all the jobs I did in Minrathis, the last thing I expected was a Tevinter mage to be involved in breaking me up.
Well, good. I'd hate for assassins to find me predictable.
Jó, hát akkor csak visszamegyünk oda. Csak akkor nem értem, hogy miért enged, hogy ide jöjjek.
Fewer people than I expected. Let's find Asher.
Asher?
The Viper. He prefers to be called Asher in private. Said I could tell you.
Nagyon idegesít, hogy követnek jobbra-balra.
Trouble in the Anvalanim. Darkspawn.
But those tunnels are safe passage for...
I know. We've had to close that entrance.
We can help. We recently had to deal with Blight. Those Darkspawn have to be destroyed before they get out into the city.
If you get through, signal the all clear at the hidden door.
Az miért néz ki úgy, mint egy assassin?
This is troubling. Darkspawn in the city.
And in one of the worst places. The shadows rely on those tunnels to rescue people.
Semmi. Nem van. Jó.
The Anvalanim should have an entrance this way. The passage is hidden by a Venatori. Why are they so close to the shop? Ready if you are.
There. Is that the wall carving you mentioned?
That's the one. There's a switch behind the serpent's...
Got it.
Like the ossuary, but without the view.
Don't like the sound of that.
Oh, l'arica.
That did it. We can get through now.
Oh.
Let's kill those Shadow Dragon rats. We can leave this place. Shadow Dragon agents. Come here with us.
Az igen.
Get them. And let them run for reinforcements.
Reinforcements. We can't let them reach the Shadow Dragon hideout. Even more Venatori. We have to take out the leaders.
There. There must be another one.
Stop dying! Altar before us!
Now's your chance.
Those Darkspawn and Venatori were on the same side.
Ah.
I know.
Tetszik ez a harcmodor benne, hogy ez a... Miért? Ütök.
Should be safe for the shadows to use the entrance again.
Let's find it and tell them to open up.
Most annyira nem vonz, majd megnézegetünk mindent is. Részt is.
There it is, the hidden entrance back into the shop.
Tornázza szépen.
It's Rook. All clear down here.
Nice work. I'll get the door.
Ó, az ott nekem van elrakva, igen, közti.
How did the Venatori even know about the shop? Isn't it supposed to be secret?
We help the people in Docktown. They know where we are. Someone might have talked about the shop. People spreading rumors, that's easy to handle. But Darkspawn, that's different.
Nem gondolnak én nem. Ajjajajajaj. most már van. Semmi? Ja, az zizeg, mondom, mi zizeg, légfogó. Fönn a mennyezetőn.
You really saved our skins there, Rook.
Beszélj.
Those darkspawn could have destroyed us.
It wasn't just Darkspawn. Venatori were there too, and they weren't fighting each other.
How is that possible? Darkspawn attack all living things.
Darkspawn are blighted. If the gods control the blight, they might control the Darkspawn.
Let's not jump to conclusions before we have more answers.
If you're looking for answers about the Venatori, I may have a lead. A warehouse on the other side of the city. Lots of cult activity. And some of them were spotted headed towards a shop. Could be a coincidence, or it could be something more.
It's worth a look.
Agreed. Rook?
Let's go.
One day nice.
Nice to see the Vipers still making waves around the city.
He made his name freeing slaves and supporting their rebellions. He won't stop until slavery ends in Tevinter.
So, the Viper's real name is Asher?
A middle name. He
fogadjunk
calls
meg
himself
innen
Viper
működik.
for first impressions, or so he says.
What do you mean?
Asher just doesn't have the same impact, does it?
Jaj, most működik a lifte. Ó, azt bejöttek. Kis gonoszak.
Venatori, we're close.
Azt mit tudáltál ilyenkor? Hoppá, valahonnan kapja a Tinderlágot.
Venatori, guard the problem.
Ó, 270. Ez. Kicsára kéne. Erre is indul. Hát az kurva jó. Megnézzük el. Erre is indul, hát az gáz. Aha. Azért vagy te immunis az anyát picsája. Ezt kapd el.
Someone's mad about their fellow Venatori leaving the rooftop passage open.
Let's in both drafts and people. Yes? Be ready.
Let's keep moving before more of them come crawling out.
Ezek a nagy kalapácsok, ezek nagyon tettek. Másszál föl.
Lots of Venatori. They must be close. Venatori guarding the place. Someone conveniently left the rooftop entrance open again.
Great. The Venatori are up to something. Time to break it up.
Ez nekem van.
We stop them, then we figure it out.
Spawn. End it now! Why would anyone even want Darkspawn?
That's all of the Darkspawn and Venatori. Let's search the place and figure out what they were doing.
This
explains the Darkspawn we keep finding in the catacombs.
At least they don't know where the Shadow Dragons are.
This note. Commander Lenos.
Yeah.
Of the Minrathous Templars is being paid off by Venatori.
Damn it.
Look at this. Draining into the tunnels below the city, perhaps.
One more way the Venatori released blight into our tunnels. I'll tell the other shadows.
És most merre? Nem, ezt kell, igen, csak a... Mert... Valahol van kis kijárat, vagy mi? De hát nincs semmi. Várj, ez lenne. Itt a lépcső van. Hát most lehet, én vagyok hülye gyerekek, de search a lower floor for evidence. Evidence. Ide mutat valami. Pedig itt, ezen a körön belül van, az biztos.
The gods gave the Venatori a relic they can use to control Darkspawn.
Hey, Rook. Is everything all right in there? Rook, thought I'd see if you needed help.
Ezt kellett keressem. Ez nagyon jó. Ah.
Did you find anything in there?
The risen gods taught the Venatori how to control Darkspawn. Explains why the hideout was attacked.
We found documents from the Knight Commander. I knew he was crooked. I didn't think he was actually Venatori.
Let's head back to the shop. We'll discuss things there.
We managed to catch the stragglers fleeing the warehouse.
They'll think twice before coming back here. What else did you find?
The Venatori serve Elganan and Gillenane like we thought. They gave the cult control over Darkspawn.
Great. Sounds like the Venatori are going to be even more trouble.
We can handle anything the Venatori throw at us.
It's good that you're back. You know more about the risen gods than anyone. Not surprising, since you technically set them loose in the first place.
Now, let's not dwell on past mistakes. The cult has its hooks deep in the city. Venatori backers sit in the magisterium chambers, and now they wield power given to them by the gods. We'll have to get along if there's any chance of surviving this.
May, what are you doing here? You promised you'd lay low.
Tried it, didn't much care for it.
Who are you? And can we trust you?
Look at that. There are bounds to my infamy after all. Refreshing.
Rook's been working with us. Mevaris is one of the Shadow Dragon leaders.
I hope Minrathis hasn't been unkind to you. Tevinter is wary of the Qunari thanks to old and ongoing enmities. Mevaris Talani, formerly Magister Mevaris Talani, at your service.
Wait, formally?
My enemies conspired to have my magisterium seat stripped from me. We can talk about it later, if you want. My concerns feel petty when stacked against risen gods. The Shadow Dragons have a lot to discuss, but you, Rook, are expected at the Swan.
Me? The Cobbled Swan, why?
The First Warden is here to speak with you.
The First Warden? Let's hope we actually get some help with the Blight.
Come back when you can. I think we'll need your help again.
A pincos kész. Hát az nem kell.
That warehouse the Venatori were in. Traders used it before.
Jó. Akkor most ez van rajta. Az differenzeli a legtöbbet. Ó, ide van valami. Az mehet oda. Úgy. Jó. Jó. Mi van még? Milyen armorok vannak itt? Start. Ultra start. Jó. Ó, vannak skill pontjai a csávónak. Várjál, valami van még elősömnek. Hát ez sokkal gagyibb, úgyhogy nem kell. Mívi. Ó, neki is van 4 skill point. Ugyanúgy osztom el mindegyiknek. Jó. Nekem is van 3 skill pointom, nagyon jó. Ide nem tudok jönni. Oké, akkor... Jó. Így. Hopp, rajzom. Osztok. Igen jó. Azt lehet hamarabb kellett volna megnézni ezt a mapot. Ez egy pöppet nagy. Lighthouse, Crossroad, Dogtown. Azt a rohadt. Hű. Még erre is van, csak arra nem engedi még. Azt a rohadt.
I remember Ferelden furs stored waist-high 5 years back.
They're telling us to walk.
Basszassuk tovább.
But what if the darkspawn come back?
Csináljuk, küldik egy sorra. Azt föl kell venni.
So, you're not sure you can trust me, but it was your idea to hire me.
I made the suggestion.
Now's your chance! Time to end this. Man, that was amazing.
Please, go on. So, you're not sure you can trust me, but it was your idea to hire me.
I made the suggestion. Rook made the call. Watch for Venatori. They're everywhere. Company, get ready.
Nice work! Well executed!
Közben elég szépen fölfejlődtem level 12-re. Mert észre se vettem. Nem vág. Oké.
Did the magistrate
Úgy. Bemegyünk.
I am Jowin Glastrom, First Warden and Supreme Commander of Weishaupt. I received word of your team's request for Grey Warden assistance after an incursion of the Blight at Demeter's Crossing. You're a shadow dragon, I hear. a criminal organization of Tevinter insurgents. I was not surprised to learn that you are wanted for numerous offenses, including theft, murder, and wanton destruction of property.
When laws are written by the corrupt, it makes criminals of all who fight back.
Fine. All I want to know is how a Minrathous crook unleashed the Blight.
I think unleashed is a little strong. It was an unfortunate side effect.
The Blight was a side effect?
Yes, of stopping the Dreadwolf, elven god of lies, from destroying the Veil. We did stop him, by the way. You're welcome.
I did not come here to listen to fairy tales. I am here because of the Blight.
Right, but it all ties together. See, when we disrupted the ritual, Solus got trapped in the Fade. But two of the elven gods got out. Elganan and Gillenane, we think. And they're blighted.
Why would elven gods be blighted?
The ancient elven gods used the Blight. That's why Solus imprisoned them. The point is that the gods are making the Blight worse. The Metas Crossing was just the start. That's why we need the Grey Wardens.
It is clear that whatever you did to unleash the Blight has corrupted your already weak mind.
Okay, wait.
You will be taken to Weishaupt and placed under heavy guard until the danger you caused by unleashing the Blight passes.
Are you kidding me?
I assure you, I am deadly serious.
I don't have time to sit here and stroke your ego. You need to shut up and listen. The threat is real. The gods are coming, and they're bringing the Blight with them.
Let me tell you something about the Blight. It is evil, it is implacable, and above all, it is predictable. The Blight has not changed in over 1,000 years. The Grey Wardens will defeat it, as they always do. And we will do so without you causing confusion with your deranged conspiracy theories. I suggest you come along quietly.
Adamant Fortress 941, Dragon. The Grey Wardens attempted to raise an army of demons. Hardly the models of good judgment yourselves, are you?
Everyone knows Warden Commander Clarel acted alone at Adamant Fortress.
Acted alone, you say? Imagine if everyone were to see the letter I discovered where you authorize her actions. I wonder how that might complicate the narrative.
Are you prepared to risk the security of the Grey Wardens for this deluded boy?
You may be surprised to learn that I care very little about the security of the Grey Wardens.
Stay away from the Blight, and do not pester the Grey Wardens with any more of your nonsense.
He seems upset. Was it something I said?
That was close. Wasn't looking forward to being dragged off to a Grey Warden dungeon. Who should I be thanking for the assist?
Magister Dorian Parvis, at your service. A mutual friend thought you might require some support.
Mevaris Talani? Of the Shadow Dragons?
The very same.
The First Warden's a problem. If he won't help, I need him to stay out of my way.
I'm sure he'll show up again. Like an ulcer. For now, pay him no mind. No Grey Warden worth the name sits in a Minrathous lounge sipping wine. You need the Wardens? Look for the ones out there fighting the Blight. In the meantime, the Shadow Dragons will keep a close watch on the Venatori. Good luck. I'm sure we'll see each other again soon.
Only the Veil stood between us and a world of blighted darkness. But on this side, the gods could only tap a trickle. They had to turn that trickle into a flood. They sure could have used Solus's dagger to rip open the Fade. But some foolish mortal had taken it. So, they'd have to create a dagger of their own. Drowning the world in blight was just a matter of time.
Okay.
I need to... To Varric.
Which one's the lighthouse? Okay.
Dumont's breath. I wasn't expecting to see it.
Here we go. Attack!
Time for a fight!
Tougher than ever.
End it now. They're stronger than you said. Take a shot. End this.
De ez tök jó, hogy így automatikusan előveszi a fegyvert, ha enemy van.
So, you're not sure you can trust me, but it was your idea to hire me.
I made the suggestion. Rook made the call. Why? Are you worried I have ulterior motives? That I planted the idea in Rook's head for my own ends?
That wasn't where this was going.
Really? Because I'd have questions.
Candlehop. They carry messages through the city.
I forgot what I would...
You have been followed. Inquire about it.
Na, menjünk a Crossroadshoz. Ez az. De jó.
So, you're not sure you can trust me, but it was your idea to hire me.
I made the suggestion. Rook made the call. Why? Are you worried I have ulterior motives? That I planted the idea in Rook's head for my own ends?
That wasn't where this was going.
Really? Because I'd have questions.
Places between.
Well, back to our point.
That...
Törpe az mikor akar magához téregetni majd? Inkább azt vinni magammal, mert az messziről tud vigyázkodni. Nem rossz, nem rossz. Bár látom nagyokat is. Itt a törpünk.
There you are. I haven't seen much of you lately. I was getting worried. Everything all right? Wait, that dagger. I've seen it before.
Solus was using it at the ritual site.
No, before that. Shit, it can't be. Look at it, Rook.
I've been fidgeting with this thing since I picked it up, Varric. I know what it looks like.
That blighted chunk of lyrium is what started all this. In more ways than one. If I hadn't found it in the deep roads... You remember the story. One carved idol of red lyrium made its way to the surface and all hell broke loose.
It can't be the same one, can it?
Oh, look at it. It's changed, but it's the same size. Same ring at the top. Not to mention, it's pure lyrium. No one, not even the dwarves in Orzammar, work pure lyrium like that. It's too dangerous.
If that's true... If this dagger is the red lyrium idol from your story, how did Solus cleanse it of the blight?
I have no idea. I can't believe you found it.
Oh, hey, Rook. I'm not interrupting anything, am I?
You seem a little more comfortable with your new abilities. How are you feeling?
Things are weird, but I'm adjusting, I think. That's not what I came in here for, though.
All right, Harding. What's on your mind?
So, the Wardens. I know some. A married couple Varric and I met while we were tracking Solus.
I'd almost forgot about that. I really am getting too old for this shit.
You think they'll talk to us? After the first warden and everything?
It's worth a try. I can write them and hope.
Okay. Let's see who's in our corner.
Milyen feladatot kaptunk megint? Megnézzük, mi lesz a kövi feladat, aztán sajnos már ennyi. Aztán holnap még menni kell melózni, gyerekek. Most nem ez irányba megyünk, jó.
The dock's been fixed. The caretaker must be regaining control of the crossroads. Are you one spirit who moves around, or different spirits who all look the same?
As needed, Dweller.
Right.
The deeper currents.
That cold. I felt it the moment the boat docked.
That's the Fade going right to your bones.
Jó.
Dark spawn. Let's clear them out.
We need to close it.
Okay.
If the Darkspawn are here, the blight on this island must be running wild. Well,
the gods want this place. They do not care how they...
Láttam valahol egy ládást, vagy valami ilyesmi. Jó, arra is lehet menni. Erre mikek vannak?
So, you're not sure you can trust me, but it was your idea to hire me.
I made the suggestion. Brooke made the call. Why? Are you worried I have ulterior motives? Watch yourself! You didn't look at Brooke.
Az leesett. Az nagyon leesett.
What were we talking about? So, you're not sure you can trust me, but it was your idea to hire me.
I made the suggestion. Brooke made the call. Why? Are you worried I have ulterior motives? That I planted the idea in Rook's head for my own ends?
That wasn't where this was going.
Really? Because I'd have questions. A Tevinter mage breaks a
Another of those
demon-possessed
Fen
assassin
Heralds.
out of prison. What's her angle?
Mierda. And people say I'm overly suspicious.
Oké. No, de srácok, sajnos tényleg ennyi volt mára. Így. Köszönöm szépen mindenkinek, aki esetleg benézett hozzánk, vagy hozzám erre a kis másfél óra gamingre. Holnap délután Dragon Age, este, ha minden jól megy, HD2, de ez majd még elválik. Köszönöm szépen mindenkinek, aki itt volt, további szép estét, szevasztok, kellemes hétvégét így előre is, ciao ciao.